Deserts look empty, but they are hiding some of the strangest things on Earth. Some deserts can freeze you, some can kill you without warning, and some are so quiet they feel like another planet. Here are 10 insane desert facts that sound completely fake. When most people hear desert, they imagine burning sand and deadly heat. But some of the biggest deserts on Earth are freezing cold. Antarctica is actually the largest desert in the world because it gets very little rain or snow. So yes, the biggest desert on Earth is covered in ice, not sand. A desert can also burn you in the day and freeze you at night. The ground gets blasted by sunlight for hours, but dry air does not hold heat well after sunset. That means the same place that feels like fire in the afternoon can turn bitterly cold before morning. Some sand dunes can actually sing. When dry sand slides down a steep dune, the grains rub together and create a deep humming or booming sound. People have heard it in places like the Sahara and the Gobi, and it can sound like the desert itself is growling. There are also fish living in deserts. Some survive in tiny springs and pools where the water is hot, salty, and dangerously fragile. One famous example is the Devil's Hole pupfish in Nevada, a tiny fish living in a single desert water hole. Deserts can also erase the world around you. A powerful sandstorm can turn bright day into darkness within minutes. Dust fills the air, breathing gets harder, and roads, homes, and entire landscapes can vanish behind a moving wall of sand. Then there are mirages, one of the cruelest desert tricks. Hot air near the ground bends light and makes the surface look like shining water in the distance. For a tired traveler, that fake lake can feel real enough to chase. The Sahara itself was not always a wasteland. Thousands of years ago, large parts of it had lakes, grasslands, and animals, and people lived there too. Rock art across the region still shows a greener world that is hard to imagine today. Some desert animals survive in ways that almost sound impossible. Kangaroo rats, for example, can get nearly all the water they need from the seeds they eat. Their bodies are built to save every drop, which helps them live where water barely exists. Even desert plants can seem asleep for years. Some seeds stay buried in dry ground until a rare rainfall finally arrives. Then the desert suddenly bursts into color and flowers can cover land that looked dead just days before. And when night comes, the desert shows its final secret. Because the air is often dry and the skies are far from city lights, deserts can have some of the clearest views of space on Earth. Under that sky, the stars do not just shine, they feel close. So the desert is not just empty sand. It can sing, freeze, trick your eyes, hide fish, bury the world in dust, and open a window to the universe. Next time you see a desert, remember this. It might be watching you back.